welcome to episode 10. Yes, 10. We haven't hit an episode 10 since 2021, so can we just take a second to get a round of applause for me? Come on. I'm joking, guys. Thank you all so much for the support on this series. I really do appreciate it. I read all your comments, and it's so nice to hear that you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. And today we have a big one on our hands, a flipping enormous dollop on our hat. I don't know where that came from, but we got an enormous build on our hands. But first of all, if you didn't catch the last episode, we built this. I haven't yet. The fireworks show went off because I've got it set to a proximity sensor now, so it goes off every like 100. It has a cooldown of 180 seconds, and it goes on for about 45 seconds ish whenever someone walks in this general area right here. At the time of recording, the episode hasn't gone live yet, so I don't know what you guys think about the weird circular bits in the middle. I'm still not sure what to do about that, but I think it's fine for now. Oh, I also need to get rid of that. Did I actually? Oh my days. No way, I left that in the final shot of the... Great. I left that in the final shot of the fireworks show. That's fantastic. That was the little building point, so I could actually rotate all the stuff. Yep, that's great. But yeah, that took me the entire day, and I love how the show came out. I might still build onto the show, whether to make it longer, add more fireworks, or just tweak it a tiny bit here and there throughout the series, in between episodes and whatnot, just off camera. And if I make a ton of progress, I'll probably show you in an episode or something. Or if I completely finish it and I'm like, yes, I've 100% completed, then I'll probably just upload a separate video. But on to what we're going to do for today. Once again, I have made my amazing plan. Let's increase the size right here so you guys can see it a bit better. I want to continue expanding this western village we built in episode 8, I think. We just built one building and also showed off this cool western pack I made, which hopefully is on the workshop by now. I'll leave it in the link in the description if you want to use that. But I want to actually start on the queue entrance. There's only going to be a few buildings like you can see right here. This is going to be the entrance, and I thought it would be, you know, it makes sense for it to be a mine shaft, if anything, because this is a town, and I feel like western towns would have a mine shaft. So we've got this, like, this is going to be the main building, so it's going to be a pretty big one. It's going to have a massive chimney, and it's going to have a rail coming out of it and looking like it's actually going into it. And this grey bit right here is the queue, and it's going to zigzag into it. Then we have the exit building, which I think is just going to be a generic building with an exit, and it's just, yeah, it's just a line. This blue bit right here is actually, I was thinking it could be some sort of a restaurant, a western style restaurant, because I think that would just be really sick. Where you can actually walk into it and it'll be like a bar or something. I'm not sure yet. That's why I left it like a blue box. And then this building right here is going to be the exact same as the other one, but maybe a bit wider, a bit, you know, different. And then you might not have actually seen that right here. There's a sign looking thing, and that's because I feel like it's time to just get rid of this sign. I don't know, once again, the video has not gone live when I built this sign. I have no idea if you guys like it or hate it, but me personally, I'm not a big fan of it. I like it, don't get me wrong, I really like the look of it, but I feel like for an area entrance, that's pretty mid. Because look, if we're just walking around the park, you can't even notice it. It's so small, you just think it's a cactus or something. And then if you do notice it, look at this. You can hardly read it, bro. So I'm thinking what we do is we make a massive sign right here, literally covering the entire path. We have one pole on this rock, the other on the opposite side. And I think that's what we're gonna start doing right now. So yeah, we're just gonna delete this. This is it's gonna be a massive pillar, so let's just do something maybe that thick, maybe a bit thicker though. I'm thinking to support where the sign's actually on. Could start just right here. I'm actually going to extend it so that it looks like there's a proper support at the bottom of that. What do you think? I think we have a few more details, so it shouldn't look too bad. Okay, I think something like this is a bit better. But what if we have it so? I did originally think that, you know, the sign would just be hanging off from like support there, but what if we just have maybe one or two supports right here directly in the middle, and that's why it's like falling down, because all the pressure of that log is just literally right here. I like that, you know. Now I'm not gonna add like a bottom piece like we did last time. Oh, I might as well. I can't help myself, they look freaking epic. Okay, you can't lie, this is a massive upgrade from that tiny sign. Not only in size, but in looks as well. There we go, I think that is good. Okay, let's see how this looks. If we just put that transparent. Ooh, okay. I think it will actually look a lot better at a bigger size, maybe. Because last time I looked at it, it was tiny. Oh, yes. Yeah, that looks a lot better, but I think I can't help but notice that the wooden plank right here is going straight through the sign. Maybe we just adjust it so that it just cuts off before it hits it. Oh, my days. That looks freaking epic. And I think finally, I'm just going to raise this up so it's sort of oh, no way. I'm going to wait to see what you guys say about this before I make any more changes to it, but I freaking like it. Actually, no, sorry, I freaking love it. You're gonna love that moment when you actually press record. That's something that I don't do. apparently. What is it with me? I can't remember what I've said and what I haven't said, but we changed the path up, and it's also got no Z fighting, which is the texture flickering. The sign's done. Did I say that? I think it looks really cool. What did I say? But anyway, we're gonna hop into a time lapse because I gotta build all of this terrain right here because, well, I gotta finish the terrain. I don't know. The building is gonna be half in it and half out of it, so, you know, it will help me out. So yeah, let's get it.
Don't stop.
Alright, now after half an hour, oh look, I left the chat on. No, I did not go live doing that, I'm just live in like a few hours. But this is what the terrain's looking like right now. It does look, like, I will say, it does look very copy and pasted, and that's because I used the copy and paste tool. But there's gonna be about 2 buildings right here, so I think it'll hopefully not be noticed when the 2 buildings are there. And if it is, I can always just change up all the rotation of these and it won't look like it. I think we will actually have to just quickly extend this path out because I did not realize how far this building will jut out of the wall from. But if we just expand the path a bit, it shouldn't look too bad. Alright, like that. Yeah, it actually does look quite nice like that. This building was somewhat inspired by this video I saw on YouTube, just briefly. This is the thumbnail on it, and that's the building with the minecarts coming in and out. It is a Minecraft video. I thought it looked quite nice, and I would love to do something very similar to that. So I'm just gonna get started and update you guys as we're building it. I think maybe around right there should look quite nice. Then expand it a bit, and then I think this might be very tricky, but I think what would be really cool is if we had the minecart sort of indented into the floor, and then we just build the rails down there like that. You get what I'm saying? So if I just try and make like a track right here real quick, alright, something like this, and then if I just turn these little rails right here into, well, metal, and that's what the minecarts will be sat on. I think that's right. And I think what we could do actually is have it so that you actually walk down in here, and then that's the queue down there alongside of this track. That's good actually, yeah, I like that. So I'm just gonna try build this up more and build these sleepers like I mentioned, like this, all along this track right here, and then I'll see you in a second. And I've just realized that this ain't Minecraft and the rails actually need the curve, so yeah, give me a second on that. Alright, a few minutes later, this is what it's looking like. The turn right here is a bit wonky, but let's just hope nobody notices that. I made it so that some of the sleepers are a bit more wonky than others, and also I added some rust to the track. So with that done, let's actually begin working on the exterior. And for this, I'm going to use basically the same sort of steps I did and little details I did for the saloon, where I'm just going to build the shape of it, and then I'm going to add all of those really cool looking planks. I can actually show you over here. Look at this. You can sort of see it right here. It just adds so much to the build by just doing so little. Okay, so this is what the shape of the building's looking like right now. And it's just your basic box with a triangle. I don't know why I tried to put an accent on that. Now I'm just going to add that cool detail I was talking about. Alright, just tilt it just a tiny bit out like that, and I'm just going to do that all the way down to the entire building. And there we go. I finally placed all of these angled planks you see right here on all of the sides, and they just add so much to a Western building. If you guys are working with Western buildings, definitely do this. I think what I will do is actually just yoink the windows from the saloon over to this building right here. And that is that side, and I think we're going to have to change the inside. Yeah, I think what we can just do is just expand these walls just a tiny bit. Alright, there we go. I think I'm going to try and finish the exterior right here so we can start working on the interior. Right, I've now done this weird thing on the top of the roof. Not sure what it is, but it's something, and that fireworks show won't stop. But now I'm thinking we need a chimney, because I think that'll look pretty cool. So we're just going to quickly actually get rid of this window like that, and that fireworks show won't shut up. Oh look, Timon's joined the game. Time to have a look at this dream park. Oh dear. Hello. Oh no, he's inspecting. He's like the elf inspector. Oh dear. What's he humming about? It stinks it. Nah! We got you. You can't be saying that, bro. That's the members. You can't be saying that, bro. He's singing. Let's have a listen of his singing. Wow, that's truly beautiful, Timon. Beautiful. That is beauty.
Let us go.
Let me place one. Alright, I'll let him. Don't delete the members. Don't delete the members. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me to give you perms. So, yeah, sure. He just wants perms so he can delete the entire part. Hey, we got the Timon statue. Now I'll get rid of your perms. You're not going to delete my members, bro. This is a hot kit, Timon says. I think I submitted it. What? Your animals always love. Wait, what do you mean? my animals always make you laugh, bro. Okay, I get his point. I've sort of lost track of what I was doing in my build now. Oh, he's on the ride. Oh no, don't go on the ride. This is the best I can do, so I hope he likes it, bro. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, and he's off. Going under the bridge. Under the bridge again. Not too bad, okay. It do be flying. Force is coming soon. Maybe. Okay, and he's through to the mine shaft, and he's gonna pop out of the canyon right here. Yes, perfect timing. Splash. This is a very short-lived moment, this is. Okay, what does he think of it? Heartline is non-existing? What does that mean? I know what a heartline is. Could have made a nice wooden bridge across the canyon. Oh, that's a cool idea. A wooden bridge going over the canyon. I think I might yoink that idea. It's probably my best coaster, 100%. Let's freaking go. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna add some smoke into this chimney, just a tiny bit. I don't know where Timon's gone. Oh, he's over there. He's over there. He's just chilling on the canyon. Oh, Timon left, and my game is having a heart attack because of it, because Timon probably loaded up his dream park. And now, while thinking of it, while Mr. Cacti is getting a statue in the park right here, which you two can do if you're a tier 2 member, I was thinking what we could do right here. And I think what makes the most sense, because it's a mine shaft, is piles of ore and coal. And maybe we can have them on some crates or some pallets, or just laying on the ground. I think that's probably our best bet to make this wall look less bland. So let's get cracking on that. Yeah, that pun doesn't really make much sense when, yeah. Anyway, something like that's really cool. And now what I'm going to do is, so it looks like it's actually full of coal or just some ore. I'm just going to make the bottom of the inside of this crate just a very dark rock. Then that's our pile of coal, and what I'm going to do is now just finish the rest of this place up. Probably added just a pile of coal laying on the floor like I'm doing right here. So I'll see you in a second when I've done the rest. Alright, a few minutes later, this is what we're looking at. And I absolutely love this. I think this will turn out to be like my favorite entrance I've ever done for a ride in this game. And we're not even done. I've tried to make this like logical, if that's the right word. So I fenced this off to sort of guide people to walk in here. And I've made it so that all the decoration are set aside to make like an alleyway to here, or a sidewalk or something. And then I fenced off all of this so that people don't mistake this for the entrance of the ride. So it just, you know, makes sense. And I think that would actually be in a theme park, these fences and everything. We've got a pile of iron right here. We've got a pile of coal and just a pile of pallets. And right now I'm actually going to extend the rails right here, but make it look like it's been broken or like snapped off, or just something happened. So the rail's a bit broken right here and it just ends. That is a lot better, yeah. Wow, bro, found a lot of gold ore. Oh wait, yeah. That makes a lot more sense than iron. Okay. Did you find any diamonds? Sadly not. No diamonds. And if you're wondering where all these decorations came from, well, I'm glad you asked. Of course, coming from the blueprint pack, which is hopefully on the workshop. But there we go. I'm happy with this. I really am. I absolutely love... Oh, what's this? Oh, we can't be having this. There's a hole. Yeah, I really do love this. I love the decoration here. Can't get over how plain and bland this wall looks. From any other angle, it actually looks kind of fine. I mean, this isn't finished, so I feel like when all that's done, that will look fine. And I just have no idea why... Oh, wait. We could do a sign like this, a saloon sign, but on the side right here, so people know like what this is. So if I just put mines, oh yes, I think we can try that. Yeah, do I either have like entrance, then maybe like an arrow, or do I actually have just the word mines? I can see how the arrow looks. Does that work? I don't know if that works, but we can try it. I'm gonna make sure that everything's connected just like that. Oh yeah, those supports make it look a lot more official. Yeah, so now I think I'm actually going to write the words out entrance, the same way I did with the saloon right here, which is basically just going over to the theme park Tycoon 2 workshop, and then typing out letter kit, and of course using Paviso letter kit right here. So while mouse coaster, and I'm just gonna yoink the ID, and I think I'm just gonna use the smaller letters because then I can just scale them up. Okay, there we go. That's all the letters. Oh yeah, that fits perfectly. Oh yeah, I think that's way better than the mine, so people actually know where to enter, and that fills up that spot just nicely. Yeah, I like that a lot better. What if we just expanded these just a tiny bit? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It looks so good. I love this. And I think that's the exterior done for now. But first I want to do the interior. Who's going to be on this elevated path right here. It's going to go down and then zigzag, zigzag, all the way over to here. And then maybe on the side, maybe we can have it so that the mine shaft like continues on, or like goes over a bridge, or I don't know. But it's going to do something. So first of all, before I do anything, I'm actually going to put in the Q sort of railing. I'm not going to base this off anything. I'm just going to make a railing, I guess. And there we go. That's our railing post done. And then if we just copy it on the other side and select all of it like that, I think we should should be actually able to copy and paste it. Yes, we're able to copy and paste it all throughout this build, like so. And this is actually going to go all the way till here. It's a very long straight line. And I think that when people walk into here, they immediately know where they need to walk. Just down here, we can also add some arrows on the floor if need be. I just really want it so that people can actually know where they're going. And then this will be where you zigzag in and out and in and out. So if I just build all the railings in for this now. But I think just something like this all the way down. And I'll see when we've done that. Okay, so now I just got to do the entire wall surrounding this queue right here. And basically everywhere else. Let's head into another time lapse. Let's go! Alright, it's been a few days since the last clip, and that's because I was over at my nan's once again. I'm actually celebrating my granddad's 85th, so if you made it this far, comment down below. Happy 85th to my granddad. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. But anyway, this is what we've done. This is the queue line. We extended the mine shaft right here. The track goes all the way over here, and I actually made it look like it just keeps on going, sort of, using, you know, the glass effect, where you just stack up a whole bunch of glass on top of each other, and it sort of looks like fog. And I mean, I can't really extend any further because, I mean, I haven't built an exit, and I think we will do it right here. But this is how it's looking. This is the zigzaggy queue right here. I also added some drawers right here for people to put their, like, stuff in. And then this is where you, like, queue up behind before you're about to get on the ride right here. And I love how all of this looks. What we need to do now is we need to bring the terrain like this. Just make it curve all the way over to here. And then I think we're going to make the exit right alongside here. And then you just sort of turn and go right here. Next building would be sort of in this wall. Does that make sense? Nope. Well, that's great. Hopefully we'll in a bit, so don't worry. Alright, so I'm just gonna snap my fingers and all the terrain should be done. So 3, 2, 1. So I can't snap. I can't. Boom, and there we go. That is all the terrain done. For the station, at least. We've still got, well, this massive area to do. But this looks so cozy, and it's just the basic terrain. I got a few people saying that I should add some fossils not only in the cave, but also outside the cave. Like on these walls or something. Which I think is a really cool idea. So I might as well, as we're talking about it, do that right now. And I feel like the one thing that I want to do is just, hey, yoink, the ribcage once again, you know? I feel like a ribcage would look actually really, really cool. Literally just right above the station like this. Oh, what about something like just really massive like this, acting a bit more of like a support? I kind of like that. That's nice, yeah. The fossils just helping out, supporting the cave. Yeah, something like this is really cool. I think off camera I'll add a few bits and pieces along these walls. As right now I want to build the exit because we don't have one right now. And like I said, I want it to go right here, and I think we should be fine. It might be a bit too cramped, but I feel like that's fine. And then you pop out right here. So let's do that. First of all, we got to build the floor right here. I'm getting a bit ill, guys, and I do apologize. So where does this pop out of? It pops out of, oh, right there. Actually kind of perfect. That's what I was imagining. Now we're just going to build the terrain all around this path. Yeah, like I said, this might be a bit narrow. No, it should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need to worry too much about smoothing this out because a building's going to go on top of this. Okay, that's all terrain done. You can see right here, just smoothly turns, and you exit right at the mountain. So now I'm just going to add all the railings in that you can't miss where to walk. Alright, so people will get off the ride like this, head to their right, and then the railings will just end, and then they will just go all the way over here, and then they're back to the theme park. Once we build the building, of course. Alright, so that's fine. I feel like all I need to do now is quickly just maybe add a little sign with a little arrow on it, maybe, and so that they don't get confused. Let's have a little red arrow right here, because red is, you know, exit. I'm not gonna have a green one. So that'd be like entrance or something. I like that. That just adds a little bit more, I don't know, life. Yeah, that's right, yeah. So now, not to bore you anymore, I'm just gonna start detailing all of this queue path right here, or exit path, make it so that the train looks a bit nicer right here. So I'm gonna meet you when we've done all that, and then begin building the building for the exit buildingness stuff. Yeah. Alright, a few minutes later, this is what it's looking like. And I've got to say, these lanterns right here, I don't know why that's placed weird. Hold up, let me fix that. These lanterns, though, they are so good, these lanterns, for lighting in this sort of environment. I've used them a ton in this build, and they just fit in so well. Like, look at this. But anyway, using the mineshaft supports right over here, you see right there, I used them all throughout this little alleyway, I guess. And for the first one, I put another sign saying exit, just in case if you didn't see that sign. And I feel like this is looking so cool. I'm really happy with how this is going. So now, all that is really left is to do the exterior and the, well, I guess interior of the final building. I found this, okay, weird but pretty cool image of the sort of style of Western building I want to build right here. And it looks like this, and the reason why I say weird is because what the freak is that guy right there? What is that guy? But this is supposed to be a post office, and I really like just it's very basic. It's a box shape, little triangle on the back, and it's because we don't have a lot of space to work with here. Because I think I mentioned earlier, I want to place a Western restaurant right in this gap right here. So if we have anything massive, it's just gonna feel crammed. So I'm gonna get started on building this little post office. I feel like instead of a post office, we can just write, you know, exit on it. Alright, I think this is the basic shape of the house. These gaps will be filled up by these rocks right here. I completely forgot that we're gonna actually need to change the colors of each building because they can't all be red. But you've already seen me build one of these before, so shall we dare head into a third time lapse? Has it been 3? I think it has. Nah. Let's just cut. And just like that, I think that is gonna be it for today's episode. I wanted today to be quite a big one because it's episode 10, you know, and I think we've done just that. We've built this little exit building right here, and it's also got this little signage to tell people to not walk in this way. This is the exit, not the entrance. If we walk in here, you can see it's just the same as it was before. I have tried to paint some of the terrain a bit of different. That's so loud, I'm gonna turn that down. I have tried to paint some of the terrain here, different colors to mix it up a bit. But I might put some little props in here, like the barrels or the crate, you know, that sort of stuff. Maybe some more coal here and there, you know. I actually saw a picture that had an orange, like a teal green, and a red building. I think it was red, all in a line together, and I thought that was really cool. And they looked really nice together, so I thought I'd just, you know, orange, green, and red. But I actually really like it. I couldn't have it red because, you know, the saloon's red, and I like the saloon color. So I thought, yeah, why not give it a shot? And I think it looks really cool. And actually, I think it looks a lot better. I might try and have a tinker of the shade or tone, let me know down below, of the color, but I think, you know, inside as well, it just looks so cool, so I don't think I will. And yeah, this is coming together really nicely. I'm absolutely loving building on this park, seeing it grow, and actually seeing my vision come to life. It's so cool and it's so fun. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, see ya!